Hello YouTube, different from the rest here, and today I'd like to talk about how to be you. Now, this seems very generic and specific, but a lot of people really don't know how to be themselves. For example, people find new people that they like, but they have no common similarities with them, or they try to fit into a group of people that they really shouldn't be with, and they put on a false persona. They make themselves do things that they're not comfortable with, that really aren't good to do, but they do it anyway because they want to fit in. And when you find yourself doing things that you don't enjoy doing and you don't like doing, then you're not really being yourself. For example, this is gonna have to do with a lot of guys when I talk about this. A lot of guys jack off and masturbate, and deep down in their mind, they know that they don't really enjoy it and like what they're doing at all. They feel like a piece of shit, like they're worthless. Like, damn, I'm really sitting here at 3 a.m. nighttime jacking off. It makes you feel really guilty, and you know that's not what you want to do. That's not you. That's not yourself. And one way, this video is gonna be I'm gonna be talking to more guys on this side in this video. So one way I can really recommend you guys to be able to find yourself is through semen retention. Semen retention for guys. Now, what this is where you're abstinent from sex and masturbation. This semen retention really will put you on the next level of life and will really excel you in life, progress. You will upgrade. Now, it is hard. I will not lie, semen retention is hard. You have to cut off masturbation completely. No fap. I don't really do no fap because I feel like if you really want to change your life, no matter what age you are, you should be on semen retention and not no fap. But you can do that if you want. No fap is just when you're doing masturbate. But back on track. The way that semen retention can help a guy become his true self is because when you jack off all the time, you're just jacking off. You know, you spend the whole day jacking off. You don't really not encouraged to do anything with your life, and you're bored, you're depressed. When you get on retention, what it does is, instead of wasting all that time jacking off, what you're doing is finding new habits, new hobbies that you like doing. For example, say you wake up in the morning and you always see that your backyard is always dirty, but you never do anything about it because you're always jacking off. When you're on retention, you're gonna want to get up, look outside like, all right, enough is enough. I'm gonna go clean that shit. You go out there and you do it. Another example is, say there's always been something that you've always wanted to do, and you know that you would really love doing this thing, but you always put it on the back hold, because you spend your time on doing things that aren't good for you and things that waste your time. So when you're on retention, you will get those things done. You will have no time to waste on the BS, as in spending hours a day on video games, jacking off. You won't have to waste your time with doing any of that. Also, you will become more real with yourself. You will learn how to be you. You will learn good habits. For example, you will start waking up early. Your whole life will change. You will become you. Let me recollect my thoughts for a second. Another way that semen retention will help you become your true self is because when you're on retention, you will realize and you will start to understand and see things for what they truly are. For example, your bad habits. Yes, at this point on retention, you have cut out, let's say that you have cut out porn and sex completely, you're on retention. You have other bad habits. Not to say that sex is a bad habit, but the other bad habits you have, as in overeating or extremely procrastinating. When you're on retention, or if you procrastinate on important things that you have to do for even 5 minutes or even a minute, you just get that jump like, whoa, no, get up, get my ass up. I gotta go do this right now, get this done. Retention will give you that energy that it will give you that energy. So yes, when on retention, you will find yourself doing bad. At first, you will find yourself doing the bad habits, and you will immediately cut them off because you will realize that this is not good for me at all, and I have to change myself. I have to change completely, do a whole rebirth, a whole 180 of my life. And when you do this, you will find new habits. You will find new things that you love doing. You will find things that you maybe once thought was awkward and embarrassing. You will find yourself loving to do those things. Like, for example, me doing this YouTube video. I've been thinking about starting YouTube for months now, but I've always put it on a hold. I have always put it on hold because I've done other things for me. I've been in the gym, working, school, all of that. But now I really like, all right, now I've made a full schedule for myself to where I can fit in doing this YouTube stuff. And I have a big video coming out with my brother, Man with Game. Shout out to the Line Coalition, coming out soon. Stay tuned for that. But yes, when you're on retention, you will find out what you love to do. You will cut out all the BS out of your life, and you will become your true self. How to be you. First, tips I can really give right now are find hobbies that you love. Of course, I've said that much time in this video already. Find hobbies that you love. Secondly, make a schedule. Oh, you need a schedule to stay in track. For example, you can start with waking up early, then making breakfast, and stuff like that. Make a schedule, stay in track. Never let things get out of order. Be healthy. Don't do things that are bad. Don't do anything with your time that you know do not affect you. One big tip I can give is do things today that will give you a better tomorrow. Do things today that will give you a better tomorrow. That's what I can say. And this is how to be yourself. And I want to give a shout out to MWG, Man with Game, the Line Coalition, Mr. Keep It Simple, and the SRC Club, Send Me a Touch Your Gang, bang, bang. But alright, so peace out.